Hi and welcome to Nerda Gamers. The game today we're going to review is Zombie Taxi 2. This game was developed by Undersiege, and you can find this game amongst many others at their flash game portal USSSgames.com, the details of which will be in the comments just below. Now, this particular game developer develops a few games periodically every few months, and has been doing this for a couple of years. And what attracted me to this game was because we're working on our zombie theme this month. So, obviously, zombie game, zombie taxi, got to check it out. Now, the aim of this game is to drive around the city and try and rescue as many of the people trapped within the city as possible. And what you do this is by driving your taxi close to them. When you stop near them, that gives you the opportunity for them to get into the car, and when you've done so, you get into one of the drop zones and release them. And if you successfully do this, it gives you extra money and time. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off and try and have a go at this game. Now, as you can see, I've got some cash on hand. I've already given this game a few goes. And one of the things we can see straight away is as you get hold of more money, you get the option of buying new and additional cars. Now, these cars have different details on them and also different abilities, such as acceleration, steering, and many of the useful and general abilities of most cars in driving games. Now, this game is released on Mochi and also has access to the Mochi stores, where you can buy different cars and also gain some additional packs for them. Unfortunately, I haven't had an opportunity to take a look at that, so I have no idea if these were actually worth the value or not. Now, as you can see, there's quite a range of cars which you can take, some of them more useful than others, and I'm sure each has their own advantages and disadvantages. But the car we're going to try out today is going to be the taxi. After all, this is called Zombie Taxi 2. So, let's get started. As you can see, we've got two options we can drive in. We've got the dry mode and the wet mode. Now, the wet mode at the moment is locked. We're unable to access that until we've managed to save 10 VIPs in the dry mode. Now, what we'll do is just go straight into the game and show you how the action. Now, this game uses standard WASD controls and also uses space for rapid braking. So as you can see, go forward, hit space, and you stop almost instantly. Now, as you can see around, you've got different little symbols. You've got white symbols. Some of them are lighter and darker, which helps show you the distance that you've got to travel. So the lighter grey ones are people who are a long way away, and the very more solid colours are people who are close by. Now, we've currently got 2 passengers, and there's a limited number of passengers that we can hold in the car. As you can see, we get through, and we got a total of 3 passengers, so the car's now full. So we have to make it to one of these drop zones in order to clear up the passengers. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start going through, and this one we're actually going to try, and there we go. And as you can see, if you're not very careful, you can actually drive over your passengers. And this not only starts being a problem if you start running over the VIPs, but it means you've got to wait long until you can find the next person. And as you can see in the top right corner, we've got a timer, and this time steadily goes down. So we need to get these people in order to try and keep that time going. And it's a very similar mechanic as like used in Crazy Taxi. But we don't have to get... no, we're just not quite... Wow, we managed to drive over everybody in that section. Let's start again and try and rescue some people this time. Well, we've got 30 seconds to go. As you can see, we've got one little person trying to run up. Helps if we try not moving. And there we go. And we managed to save a famous police chief. So, we're going to try and see how much further we managed to get 1 VIP. We'd need to get a total of 10 in order to help us unlock the next zone. Obviously, I haven't managed to do that yet in this game because it can be a little bit awkward at times. It also helps if you actually could play it a lot better than me. We're starting just getting there. We've managed to rescue 9 people, but we're rapidly running out of time. Unfortunately, running over those people earlier just meant that we didn't have enough people to help build up the time bonuses. There we go. Unfortunately, we ran out of time. It gives us a total score of 5,050 points. We've rescued 9 standard people and 1 VIP, which gives us a total cash bonus of 4,000. So, you can either submit the score or see the total scores and just carry on playing. And as you can see, we've now got a higher amount of money, so we could now start looking at seeing some of these other cars that we're able to buy. You see, this one's locked. The cheapest one that we could actually buy is worth 7,500. So after a few games, you'd be able to unlock some more cars and give those a try. Okay, so just one last thing before we go. As you can see, we've got a little slider bars along here. Let's try and click on here, and as you can see, you can change the color of the car itself and the color of the decal, which we can also change as well by using this button just here. Okay, this has been Zombie Taxi 2. I hope you have enjoyed the game, and I look forward to seeing you again. Bye for now.